Cussing is horrible. That's why I don't curse kids' toads. I mean, just cursing people is bad. Cussing, going cursive on them, slithering, serpentine, Genesis 3:1, subtle, cunning, complex, deceived intent, pre-intended intent while talking to someone or meeting them or whatever it be. Anything that is not true is a curse. It's cussed. Trusting in man is cursed. Let's see what else. Oh, trusting in an idol is cursed. So trusting in an idol man or an idol made by man would have to be cursive of cursives. Yeah, I can't stand cussing either. I mean, unless you were trying to do that bashful thing that they do where they try to say that your salt is a curse, like your words that God gave you. I don't know, maybe if you're from the ghetto, it'd be the N-word. We could exclude every hood in the world. We could shut all their mouths. Just like Jesus said, we could trample them underfoot and make them of no value at all. We could do this to the poor hillbillies too. We could play a whole sophisticated thing like we learned something as we don't use improper words, vile, vulgar words. And we could even turn it around to make it where anybody that does, like any poor people or any people with balls to speak how the fuck they should, as they grew up as God made them, because it's a true way of life, not new words, not new habits, but the truth itself. That is the way. And so, as Christ says, if you give up your soul that God gave you, then you're no good. You gave it to men in their opinions, so they just trample you underfoot, so you're of no value anyways. You already gave up your God walking in the door. I mean, that's just common sense. As the New Testament says, keep your salt always so that you may be able to answer every man as you ought. Also, pray for me that I might be bold to speak as I should for the gospel's sake. You also have let every man keep his salt. It's just pretty obvious. God says it in the Old Testament, don't practice your words for you come before me, which means bring your heart true. So, if you mean cuss words like fuck, shit, damn, things that you know and you use, you're just trying to play a bashful lie, which is Genesis 3:1. You might as well leave off the commands of God because they're not in there at all. And if you make up your own list, well, then that's eating of the fruit, Genesis 2:17, and that's not being free to choose and eat, Genesis 2:16, first command of God. That just crumbles the whole system that mamas or witches or devils or rich pricks could make up just to exclude the poor. Tell me that's not what you mean and you're speaking as a Christian, because that would be against the entire commands of God and the whole doctrine of Christ.